Welcome back, viewers of the 50 Fly and Fit channel. Today starts a new chapter in the 50 Fly and Fit saga. Over the last year, when I moved to Branson, I wasn't working out a whole lot with my bud Steve, Mr. Superfly Jr., right? But I was working out with a new partner. It's called McDonald's, okay? And I've been using that, I was using that McDonald's app like Hunter Biden uses cocaine. I was hitting it about every day, okay? So I still stayed fly and I still stayed 50, but I caught 50 fly and fat, okay? So we're starting a new series. It's gonna be like a documentation over like 6 months, kind of like that series on YouTube about the coach that never punted. So we're gonna, what is today, October 6th?
Yeah.
7th. So 7th?
7th, yeah.
So it's October 7th, okay, of 2021, okay? So 6 months from now, it should be April. And on April 7th, we're gonna stop, okay? And the goal is called 300-200, okay? That's gonna be, oh, and by the way, I know this is called a bike. I don't usually do this, but I've just done, like, I'm doing a bunch of cardio now because I'm already a beast, okay? But it's gonna be called the road to 300-200, okay? 300-pound bench weighing 200 or less, because I'll look really fly then, okay? Now the 300, I'm not worried about the 300 bench because yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I set a new record of 280, and I done bench press before that, the day before that, and I was kind of sore. So on Saturday, I'm gonna try a new record of 290, because Raymer got up 190, and I gotta have at least 100 pounds separating us, okay? Because I am the king of the fly, all right? So I get the 300. 200 is gonna be a different story. So what are we gonna do to get that 250 fly, viewers? Well, we're gonna have to go way back on the Mickey D's, okay? And I'm gonna have to be doing a lot more of this cardio. I'm gonna have to say hello to Mr. Elliptical Machine and maybe Mr. Bike and really work the calories, okay? Because now I'm on the seafood diet. If I see something and I feel like eating it, I do, okay? I started doing my burgers, all that junk, right? So I'm gonna just be doing low calorie TV dinners and my shakes and everything. And I'm gonna get my bra size down to a cup A, okay? So it's bad when your tits are bigger than your old ladies. That's not good. Now, 55 people, what are the advantages of not being a fatty, okay? Now, I'd be 500 pounds and I'll still be fly, okay? Okay, the first advantage is when you go to your menswear store, GWI, Goodwill Industries, I just got this shirt there today, but they only had like 2 shirts in XXL, right? I gotta have so much X, I look like hard porn, okay? So I can get into a large, I have a lot better selection at GWI. That's one thing, okay? Another reason, maybe I'll give you my top 10 list, okay? That's one. Another reason is a brother can tie his shoes without having to use a ladder. Okay, for people that aren't fatties, when you're trying to tie your shoes and you're a fatty, I have to get these slip-ons. Show them those, Steve. I got the slip-on shoes because it's hard to put your shoes on because your stomach's so big. All right, that's the main reason right there, okay? All right, another problem about being a fatty is when you go kayaking with your kids, you look like a damn fool trying to get out of your kayak. I mean, I almost have to get the jaws of life in a crane to get out of the thing, okay? When I was 50 pounds lighter, I fit in that hole a lot better, right? And speaking of fitting in the hole, that's reason number 4.
That should be main reason number 1, so I can see my penis, my little guy.
Yeah, you don't have to use a mirror to find your wiener, okay? And your wife don't have to have a jaws of life in case she collapses and have a heart attack. She don't die too, okay? From getting crushed like a coal mine pavement or something. That's a good reason. Well, another reason is you don't need oxygen when you go up a couple of flights of stairs, okay? I'm not gonna name any names, but we got this buddy, and I thought we were gonna have to give him CPR one time when he went up the stairs at the chess club. I don't want to get that bad, right? So you got to get your endurance up, right? Because when you got kids that are young, you don't want to be looking like old grandpa. You know, when my oldest one was born, they asked me if I was the grandparents, and I wasn't a fatty back then. So, you know, when you have a kid late, it's kind of bad. So, but the main reason that you want to lose weight, it makes your wiener look bigger. Yeah. Because, all right, I'll give y'all 55 people an example, right? Hold your hand back here, it don't look that big, right? But then when you put it right here, it looks huge, okay? So the bigger your stomach is, the smaller your wiener looks. And I mean, even if you have a good sized wiener, if you have a big old stomach, it's like the moon Earth scenario, right? It takes away from it. So, you know, it's like having a little bitty picture in a giant frame, right? It's all about the presentation, okay? So anyway, over the next 6 months, we're gonna document my journey. Because right now I weigh like 250, which is about 14 pounds from my fattest I've ever been in my life. Now I am lifting the most, but, oh, and also when I get to 200, 300, that'll be a 1.5 weight, and that's considered kind of elite. Now Raymer here, he just got 190. He moved into novice, okay? He moved from untrained to novice, and I'm trying to go from intermediate to advanced, okay? Almost elite. All right. So Raymer, are you gonna go on a diet too, pal?
I was about to say, breaking update, I'll hit 200 before you will.
Oh wow, he's putting down the gauntlet.
Got a challenge.
So we'll do like a dual thing, and you're gonna do, what's your goal gonna be, Raymer? 200 and what, 225? By next April, you can do 225, right?
I could, yeah.
All right, that's a 50 Fly exclusive, people, October 7th. Raymer's gonna do 200, 225, and I'm gonna get 200, 300, okay? And we're gonna see who wins, all right? See, a brother's gotta have motivation. I'm into bullying and stuff, I'm a bully, and we bullied Raymer, and when we started training him like 6 months ago, he could just lift like 80, 90 pounds, and now he's doing 190. Because we don't give everybody a trophy, we just tell him he's a big puss and making fun of him and stuff. And that's motivation for a brother to get out there and do it, right? That's why your kids are so weak now. If we had this generation in World War II, we'd always be big and gook in Germany. Because they'd have to have a support dog and a counseling session every time somebody
Safe
hit them.
space.
Yeah, they'd have to have a safe space, right? Yeah, and they'd have got blown away, and they'd all just been learning like how to use chopsticks and stuff, right? Okay, 50 Fly, that's the prologue to this great series coming up. And at the end, for a special treat, when I get down below 200, I'll go topless for y'all, okay? Not bottomless though, because we got to keep it PG, right? And maybe I'll do some flexes. Show them these guns right here, right here. See, they'll look even bigger because they're hard, but I have like maybe a little layer of fat. I'll get more cut and everything. So that's worth doing, just a chance to see me half naked. All right, folks, stay 50, stay fly, and stay fit.